Ladies and gentlemen, loved ones, fan club members, greetings in the name of the Lord God Almighty. Sorry today you didn't get us early, but it's still a game back on the same time. We're doing exactly 45 minutes today on our relationship, school of marriage and relationship. I came with my beard for you to know. So my birthday is on the 13th of April and coming. We're launching on the 6th of March. Keep the date open. 6th of March is Counselor Lutterodt Fan Club launch. 6th of March. Don't forget the date, please. It's the 6th of March. So we are launching the fan club at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. So I'm giving you all the details. La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. What is the relationship show that is coming up on the 6th of March? Yours truly, Counselor George Lutterodt. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to assure you that this particular event is coming up without a fee. The truth of the matter is that we are not taking a fee, even though the venue is being paid for. We are not taking a fee, but we are taking donation. So if you come and you have 20 pesos, the box will be out there. Donation for Counselor Lutterodt Foundation for diabetes and asthma. All the proceeds in it, we're going to get it and go and donate to our people. And want to buy glucometers, we want to buy a lot of things so we can be able to, as it were, support those living with diabetes and asthma. I came to give you greetings from the fan club. All of you who have joined the Telegram, clap your hands for yourself. Wow. I want to greet all of you on my Telegram fan page. You are doing well in the place. I see a lot of you going, but I told you that the discussions there must be very, very sacred. It must be very, very respectful. No personal attack on each people. I am the moderator. I am the administrator, sorry. And I can correct what is wrong. So if you type something that is not good there, we will not even go and deliberate on it. We'll delete it so we can move forward. So on the 6th of March, 2020, 6th of March 2020 is the first relationship show of Counselor Lutterodt and the launch of the fan club. What are we doing on the 6th of March? 6th of March is the relationship show called the Independence Relationship Show. Dress code, dress to kill. Sharp, not dress to expose. So you are not dressing to show your cleavages. You are not dressing to show whether you are neat, whether your breast is fair, your buttocks. No. That's not what we're talking about. We're dressing as strong as we can. We are dressing as strong as we can so that we'll look as neat and presentable as we can, so that everything will become okay for all of us. So if you want a relationship, if you want somebody to see you, spot you, and marry you, let me see you on the 6th of March, right at the Bugum Hall, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. It's first come, first serve. Honestly, we'll be able to close the gate when the place is full up. We are working with time, 12 to 6 p.m. We are out of the place. We'll be streaming live. So when you come there and you are not able to enter, I'm sorry, you can be outside to see what is going to happen. So, and there are a lot of events going to do. We're going to do a lecture on diabetes. We're going to do Tupperware products business launch. We're going to give people businesses. I'm going to give people capital to start businesses. A lot of issues are going to happen in the place. There's going to be musical interlude from strange, mighty people who have been in the music industry for some time now. And I'm treating the topic, why married? So why are you married? Why are you two still single? I met one of my cousins today, very beautiful girl who is a nurse, gainfully employed. She's now become a full, blown nurse, and she's a sister now, and she's not getting married. So this afternoon, I just passed by and I said, my sister, when are you getting married? She asked me that, how many single girls come to you with problems? I said, what is that? She said she sleeps freely, goes everywhere freely. Don't I see that by business? You don't sleep. And because you don't sleep, she wants to sleep. So oh my God. It was tough. But I encourage her, she's going to get married very, very soon. It's difficult at a certain stage of your life to look for a man who can take care of you. So your Telegram, my Telegram is just download Telegram, search for Counselor Lutterodt Fan Club. There's one for group chatting and there's one for official notice. So you go there, you see the fan club picture there. It's not fake. Last time people said it's fake. I even gave people free ticket to go to mentor reloaded, and it was fun. So please, somebody just ask, what is it? Just go there. My crush, I love you. I love you too. Hey, I'm your crush. This is the first time. Oh, wow! What is the botanical? Hey, botanical of veg. Oh, it's gonna have botanical name. People can ask questions. I don't know this. I don't know the botanical name. If you know the botanical name, write it for us. Ladies and gentlemen, so it's a fan club of Councillor George Lutterodt, and we are doing it powerfully live. Independence Day of Ghana. We are also going to launch a fan club, and if you want to join the fan club now, we are listing the names. We are giving everybody business to do. Tupperware business is a business that my wife has brought up for people. I mean, the first cup they gave me is this one, very solid. I leave it on the sun every time, and the water is always protected even by the sun ray, because this is the most expensive plastic and the most durable plastic that is friendly, eco-friendly to be used. What are you drinking? Water. Unfortunately for us, it's part of our life that we live. So we're having some basic, intermittent breaks. I don't know, but it's going to be fun. Thank you so much. Hey, I see my coming up early than today. Hey, mommy, thank you for coming early, because you are a last bus. You hardly come. That's my chairperson for the foundation, and thank you so much for coming to join us. Ladies and gentlemen, my topic today is very simple. How can an in-law be respected in a family? The story is that there's a young man who have decided never to attend any event of the wife's family members. The reason being that the family members don't give him respect. Or say omumbu na omumbu nintino onko edwabo bi omobo ase no onko ho. If you are not on Facebook to watch me live, you can go on Instagram. I think they are doing my Instagram live as well. And all of you on the fan club, please go on the Telegram page. Tell them Councillor Lutterodt is right on Facebook live. Let's walk here and come and learn. One of the benefits that you get is that anytime I'm on a station, I'm on live Facebook, you'll be prompted. All the members of my fan club will have good marriages because we're going to groom them to become good wives, good husbands. Those who are already married are going to work on their marriages that they'll be able to do. Those who deserve divorce in their marriages will help them to walk out of the marriage and remarry. Those who husbands and wife are gone will help them go through the process of widowhood right and get married again. Those children who have no connection with their parents, will make sure we connect them with their parents so that things will work down well and everything will be okay. So, I mean, don't miss it. And 6th of March, it's going to be great. We are pleading with everybody around to come and support us. 6th day of March 2020. And where are we doing these things? We are doing it at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. And it is the independence relationship show with Councillor George Lutterodt and the launch of Fan Club. Right now, call a friend to tell a friend. Councillor is live on Facebook. Councillor is live on what do you call it, on Instagram. And share the page with friends. You are from UK. Thank you, my brother. If you're UK this year, by the grace of God, I'm going to launch myself in UK very, very soon. Why, Emmanuel, you are here. Go to the fan page right now. Tell them Councillor is live. Emmanuel, I see you every time in my place. I see your constructive constructions. These are the people who are going to leave them as executive for the fan club. I'm just handpicking the executives right now who are going to run the Helm of Affairs for the first 4 years of the fan club. And you don't know whether I'm going to pick you, but I'm looking at people just by face. And I'm going to hire and fire if you don't work. So our motto is arise, work, shine. And not and shine, shine. And our song for the fan club, we'll sing it on that day. Arise, Ghana youth, for your country. Your nation demand your devotion. And it's a song that is going to go for us every time. I greet all of you once again in the name of Almighty Bukomga, from Bukomga. Oh, that's good. Nyama, that's good. Thank you so much, Councillor. Hey, at times that I have to go and take my time to write. You feel it was what was it? I don't know. I see something. You feel it was whatever they wrote, I think I take Chrissy. Thank you. So I want to go quickly to the topic for today. So the story of a young man who doesn't understand who is not fine. The mother and my missing mom for na debut. So I took it myself today that the relationship between us and our in-laws are very, very important. The question is that how will a man be respected by the in-laws? One, is it when he's giving money to the in-law? Is it when he's releasing money to mother? Is it when he's releasing money to father? So papa, kunu papa or no money in his car. Kunu mami was so now money is getting just say that's the question. That's the time you send money to your mother-in-law, then it means that you are in good standing and in their good books. Is that what we are talking about? No. My issue today is that how do you become the good son-in-law, the good daughter-in-law to the family? As a matter of fact, you need to be a good son-in-law. Oh no, you need to be a good son-in-law. Yes, it's in my face is covered. You need to be a good son-in-law. Don't run away from it. You need to be a good son-in-law. You need to be a good mother-in-law as well. And then you need to be a good father-in-law. You need to also be a good daughter-in-law. So the word good must happen in marriages. So an in-law is the one who is in the relationship because of marriage. So you see in-law, ana aso, bema, whatever it is. An in-law is somebody who is lawfully connected to you by relationship. And the law is because of the marriage. So for example, me and my wife, my mother is an in-law to my wife. So if me and my wife are standing, my wife, me and my mother is an in-law, mother-in-law to my wife. So sorry, being a mother-in-law to my wife, what does it depict? What is the distinction? What is the difference between the things that is happening? And I'm saying that very, very importantly, one of the secrets that happens here is that you are only an in-law because of marriage. Let's establish the fact. If you have a child with a man, it doesn't make you an in-law. Hello? Don't get no ne wo ba eno nkyere se wo asew. Be man ya ho ade no nwale wo. Na one wo wo a wo nye asew ba. Uni asew. If a man has not paid your bride price to make you a wife, either by ordinance, Mohammedan law, Mohammedan marriage, or by customary marriage, any of these two, if a man has not performed any of this, you cannot have an in-law. I think that should be settled so that we understand who an in-law is. And in the marriage circle, we have two important in-laws and their subsidiaries. Our yasemunu yewo ansunu mienu omu hia ene omo asefo. So we have father-in-law, mother-in-law. And this father-in-law, mother-in-law are in two distinct different places. Mother-in-law from your wife's side. Father-in-law from your wife's side. And we come back again. Mother-in-law from your mother's side, from your husband's mother's side. Mother-in-law from your husband's father's side. So me, my father automatically is a father-in-law. My mother is a mother-in-law. My wife's father is a father-in-law. So there are two father-in-laws, two mother-in-laws in the relationship. Let's also correct this misunderstanding and misconception. So if I have a stepfather and a stepmother, are they also in-laws? Now let's get this thing corrected. Your stepfather is not an in-law. Hey, Judge Lutterodt. If I have a stepfather, my stepfather is not an in-law to my wife. Hello? Don't get it twisted. Let's learn. The school of marriage and relationship is a moment of learning. And let me just go straight to the point. Say, if today my mother married another man behind my father because their marriage didn't work, the new man who comes is not my father. It's my mother's husband. The place is quiet. Let me drink water. I see what's happening in people's mind. Honorable, I like water. Let's get it straight. What qualifies you as an in-law? I'm saying that it is only marriage that makes you get an in-law. Somebody just had a question. I've repeated it for you several times. You only become an in-law because of marriage. So your mother's new husband, who is not your biological father, is not your father-in-law. He's not. So in-laws, I've told you the basic in-laws that we have in relationship. Father-in-law, mother-in-law, and their subsidiaries. I'm saying subsidiaries or group of companies. The reason is that anytime you marry and you go into a family, the basic people you give the first respect to are your mother or the siblings of your becomes your in-laws too as well. So sister, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, they are there. We don't have cousins-in-law. They are not there. There's nothing like that. Right? There's nothing like that. Grandparent-in-law, I hear somebody mentioning that. The basic thing is that this is my father-in-law's mother. My mother-in-law's mother. They are not grandparent-in-law. There's nothing called grandparent-in-law. The law that... So where there is no marriage, there's no in-law. So my mother marries a new man. That new man can never be my father-in-law. He's not. He's not my father-in-law. And you can fight it. You can be angry about it. That is my mother's husband. He's not my father. It was done. So if he's called Uncle George, he will always be called Uncle George. Mr. Kumsing. I mean, greetings to my friend. He calls his stepfather Chairman. Yeah. Takes me to go and live in your house. I'm living there because and I am your stepchild. Now watch it here. Anytime your mother, listen to it very carefully. Anytime your mother, and when I say your mother, you know what I'm talking about. Anytime your mother gets to that position of bringing you a stepfather and want your stepfather in a particular category of life to become your father, and by virtue of that standard, usually they come and tell you that what do you call it? You need to give him the respect because he can equally be your father. No, take that thing out of your head. He cannot be your father. He cannot be your father. Because he came to marry your mother whilst your father has already impregnated your mother and given birth to you. So he can't give birth to you. There's a lot of confusion about this thing right now. Where some young men who are married to some daughters are connected to the girl's stepfathers, and the original fathers, they have nothing to do with them. Let me correct this. Even if my time today I say it's not enough, will end here, I'll be okay with it. We are coming here for us to understand, say, when they say an in-law, somebody says, what about if my real mom is dead and my stepmother raised me? That is still your stepmother. She's not your mother-in-law. She's not. She's not. Let's begin to understand that the in-law, when we say father-in-law, mother-in-law, we are talking about biological father-in-law, biological mother-in-law, and it ends there. Your argument will not change what is right. Thank you for the lyrical content of the song. So we should all learn it. We're going to sing it on that day to build a nation, not for Nanado, not for Baumia, not for, what do you call him, Mahama, not for Kufuor. We build the nation for ourselves. Thank you very much. It's going to happen live on the 6th of March at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, the Bugum Hall. So we are talking about what an in-law is, or who an in-law is, and what respect they have to. So once you are accepted by marriage as an in-law, you have responsibilities on you. That by that responsibilities, you are respected and accorded the respect that you deserve. There are basic events that happens within the two families that we have. My wife's side have a program that will come up. My side have a program that will come up. Remember, the in-laws are not automatic family members. They are family members by law. So there are events in the family that they have to be accorded the respect and invitation. We don't assume that they are part of the family, so they should know. Tienio, And so no na ye ni omo awade enti e na ombeda na ye nsew no no adwumadie ana nyama bebre owo esi wabusuo no ma ese ye hyera kobo amane to nsa frɛ won ase no mutumi ba ya ye busuo ba akonti bibia omuti omutumi ba dabi eyie yese eyie abawo yekoka edinto yekoka enti enye mate meba. You understand? So once you become a husband to a particular family, you have to now learn that you are an in-law by virtue of the marriage. So my friend, where there is no marriage, there is nothing called in-lawship. So bema bia sha onyin sen ne wawo miensa enan ne maame nya wasew oya akwala ne nana mikru maame nie meet my baby's father's mother. Me bane nana se wawaria yenka mikru maame. If you are married by virtue of the marriage, you can never refer to your mother-in-law as my husband's mother. We don't do it. In conversation, you can't introduce a woman like that. When you meet the woman, it's straight ahead. Meet my in-law. Why? She's an in-law by virtue of the marriage. So we don't tell people, meet my husband's mother. I am going to visit my husband's mother. No. I am going to visit my mother-in-law. I am going to visit my father-in-law. And because it's an SOP and a standard of operational practice in marriage, everybody who understands the protocols of marriage understands it, period. You don't need further explanation. Because they are marriage. Father of the bride, the mother of the bride, they take them together. Wherefore the man is married to two wives and they invite the bride's parents and the bride's parents to come and take a photograph. We don't have to get on the platform, two women and one man. I mean, as to dirty the parents' uniform, their dresses. So in marriage, the man is in court, search her to give the mother a cloth that says, thank you for taking care of my wife for me. Like the way we give the money to the brother-in-laws. So by that particular standard of operation that we are saying, we cannot give two cloths to two people. The cloth is given to the mother as shamobo, che, bo, nye, bo, father, and given to mother. Do you know what I'm saying? So we will not fight this issue. But by this time, I know you understand what an in-law is. So if a woman, you are going out with a guy, and the guy has impregnated you, and you have a child with the guy, the mother is not your mother-in-law. So stop wasting your energy and money on the baby's grandmother and refer to her as your in-law. You cannot take the child away from acknowledging who her grandmother is. Grandmothers are not made because of marriage. Grandmothers are made by virtue of childbirth. So once a child comes out of any relationship, a grandfather and a grandmother comes up. So let's be very careful. We are making mistakes. A man is not married to you. We don't call him husband. Mebane papa. I'll come and treat that later. So once you have a child, you are born 1, born 2, born 3 with a man who has not paid your bride price, never stand anywhere and refer to the man as mikunu or yankwalani papa. If your mother is dead and they bring your mother's auntie, she is not your mother. She is your auntie. And because there's nothing called auntie-in-law, she is the one who is replacing your dead mother. So I lost my mother. And this is the mother that was given to us. She's called Auntie Akosua. Me mami free muno. Mami a ye ma ye ni ye friend of Auntie Akosua. That is not an in-law. That is not, a mother-in-law. but she is part of the subsidiary group of companies of the in-laws. Or can busiane jia wade no ho. Or ye me maami asefo, or ye me papa asefo. Enti me maami nua ba nie, me papa nua ba nie, ima mi se ho ne, me maami wuye no when ye gya ye ma ye. So if you are asking what if your mother is dead, anybody who comes doesn't become an in-law. My mother's sister is not an in-law is not a mother-in-law to my wife. She is part of the group of in-laws. So there are things that my mother must be giving at Christmas, at Easter, at what? Can they celebrate my mother's birthday for her? No. My mother's birthday in July, we can't go and celebrate my auntie's birthday because no. She has a date of celebration. And we don't want our wives to become people who are continuing their relationship with the so-called aunties who have been left as in-laws and treat them like my mother. Unfortunately for me, I lost my mother painfully and I can't forget it. That's why I visit the cemetery regular to see if one day I see my mother coming to meet me, that man who may call. I mean, I need that woman so much badly. Because my wife can never replace my mother. The word is never. And I've never even sat down to expect that my wife will come and replace my mother. That's another thing most of you are doing. That you are becoming the mothers. When men are there and they lose their mother by death, then wives want to force and make their... Please don't do so. If you're a wife watching me and your husband have lost the mother, so you want to become the mother to your husband, forget it. Be a wife. Don't ever think of becoming... Never. Men jinda. Men yebi. Because there's a blessing for in-laws. And there's a curse for in-laws. The role place of in-laws cannot be replaced by any attitude. So I'm pleading with you. Let's understand the concept of in-law. I am treating the relationship that we need. So I'm saying that when you become an in-law, there are things that you deserve to be told. There are events that you must be giving an accorded, respected invitation. For example, when there is marriage going on in my wife's family, I am supposed to be told. I'm supposed to be accorded the respect of the invitation, especially if this marriage is coming from my father-in-law's side and my mother-in-law's side. You watch it here? I am supposed to be told, not that my wife will come and tell me Saturday Beko wedding. Minya na odime chini ye waren nti me catch or say Saturday Beko wedding. No, don't do that mistake. No. No. Let me repeat. For example, I have very beautiful siblings after my wife, and I have also my wife's siblings are there, very beautiful girls and a son, and my sisters are there too, siblings. If anything happens in my family, there are things that happens in my family that if my wife's family must be invited, it is not through my wife that he goes to tell the family. For example, when my mother died, we officially went to my wife's family house to announce to them the death of my mother, even by drink. Hello? And we invited them to tell them the procedure and when the funeral is happening. My wife is not the one who is supposed to go and become the mouthpiece of our family, to go and tell the mother that her mother-in-law is dead. It's wrong. So when my in-laws refuse to attend the funeral, nobody can hold them responsible. Are you understand what I'm saying? When my wife delivers, don't think that my in-laws don't know their daughter has put to birth. Especially when we are taking my wife to the hospital. She's supposed to be landed in the hospital, and immediately when we move, the first person that might know that my wife is going to the hospital is my mother. Why? Because her daughter-in-law, who is her responsibility, is being taken to the hospital. When she is in a good position, then I officially announce to her mother that your daughter is in the hospital. My mother-in-law is not the first person to be called when my wife is being taken to the hospital to give birth. By me, no. If my wife is in a position to talk and she calls the mother and wants to tell the mother her birth position, that is my wife communicating with daughter and mother. But when it comes to where I am as an in-law, I don't have the right to call my mother-in-law first. There is a communication that must go on between two in-laws, away from daughters and sons. So when a man is upset because the family doesn't respect him, that the way they announce events to him, he has decided not to attend any of the events again, and people are saying he's being proud and pompous, or because his financial status is low and the family is rich. Listen to me. If your family is super filthy rich, like Kenzie's wedding, like Osekwami, despite the level of riches that was exhibited as the pageantry of the wedding ceremony we all attended, which has become the talk in town today, it does not change the role of who an in-law is. As poor as Tracy's family will be, because they went to marry from that house, as poor as we think they will be, on no grounds can Osekwami, despite money, control the in-law rules that governs the marriage. So your money doesn't change the protocol of who an in-law is. So we are saying that a mother-in-law is not when you have a child with a man. Let's keep that straight. A mother-in-law when you have a stepmother. So a stepmother is not an in-law. A stepmother is mi papa yire. A stepfather is mi papa kunu. And it's there. Leave it that way. If your father marries 10 women and your mother is the first wife, the rest of the women are not in-laws to me. Are you getting the picture here? It means that if my mother and father are no more, they are not married, but this is my mother and this is my father, automatically my mother is still, my wife's mother is still an in-law. My mother will still be her mother-in-law. The fact that my mother and father are divorced doesn't stop them from becoming original qualified in-laws for the marriage. Majority is here. So when somebody is complaining that they are not respecting him, how would an in-law see that you are a good in-law? Everybody is saying that you say, "Uye aso bema papa, aso ba papa." Some believe that as often as you send money to your mother-in-law, then you are praised and protected. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Somebody was arguing the last time that if you want to go and give something to your mother, you have to sit down and discuss with your wife before you go and give to your mother. And you should give things to your mother by the approval of your wife. No. That's a big no. Unfortunately, if your wife, who is a stranger, wants to give something to your mother, she needs to have a discussion with you. It should not be a surprise at your blind side. No, don't get it twisted. My wife wants to buy one of this Tupperware nice cups, and if you are ready, I can give you one at a very discounted rate. It's solid, neat, hygienic. My wife wants to give my mother this cup, and want to choose a color. Sorry, I think there's something, some allergies in my nose. I'm very sorry. I mean, it's not decent. I'm very, very sorry. Very, very, very sorry. Sorry, those of you on Instagram, sorry for the crossover. Let me tell you the truth of the matter is that if you want to buy this for my mother as a gift, and you have to discuss with me, the discussion is not whether I should buy for her or not. But she has been my mother before I got married to you. I know her choice of colors. I know her needs. I know her wants. I know the things she will jump to. So in your surprise, you want to discuss with me to surprise my mother. You have the right to surprise your mother-in-law, but in the eye of your husband. So I want to buy this cup for your mom. What color do you think that your mother will jump for? Wow. Get her the mauve one. She likes things in mauve. Get her the brown one. Get her the black one. Do you understand? Hey, somebody has asked me a question. It's not on Facebook. It's on Instagram. Let me read for you. It says, what about a mother-in-law that sleeps with their daughter's husband and gets impregnated? Does she still remain as an in-law? Yes. From the beginning, what did you write? What of a mother-in-law? If listen carefully, listen to the person's question. He says, what about a mother-in-law that sleeps with their daughter's husband? So if your husband is sleeping with your mother, it doesn't change the fact that she's still an in-law. Who is your husband sleeping with? Your husband is sleeping with your mother, who is an in-law. It doesn't change the fact that, there's no sin that your mother-in-law commits that changes her from becoming a mother-in-law. I hope you get the explanation. Anytime, sorry for the interruption. Anytime, anywhere, by any standard, no matter what happens between a daughter and a mother, as long as it remains that this is your mother, the in-lawship can never be disconnected. If anybody comes to say, the fact is that the minimum say so if your husband begins to have a relationship with your mother, it doesn't mean that he's having a relationship with a certain woman. He's having a relationship with the mother-in-law and son. So as I was saying, you want to buy for my mother. Buy for my mother because you are asking me for the colors. What color will my mother love? So that you go and surprise my mother with her choice of color. You are going there at my blind side. Immediately when you land with a thing, my mother will say, wow, the next thing is that my mother will give me a call. Hey, so my house has now become a distance for you. Guess what happened? I'm going to show you something on Facebook, on Instagram, on WhatsApp. Your wife just brought me one of the bottles I've always desired for. I say, hey, when? He just came here. Because there's what we call spousal secret. We are what we call spousal secret. Oh. So you and your wife are becoming one. You are not one. So you able to share secret together. So my wife is going to my mother to go and do it. And I live in the life of pretenses. I don't know my wife is coming to my mother. So they walk in there and you go and do the surprise. Now watch it here. My mother's birthday, it can be a surprise. I am supposed to celebrate my mother's birthday. It is not the duty of my wife to celebrate my mother's birthday. So if my mother is celebrating her birthday and her daughter-in-law doesn't give her a gift, it is not a crime. If I don't give her a gift, it's a crime. That's my mother. Are you getting a picture here? We have to know the protocols and when it's necessary for us to know how to recognize daughters-in-law, sons-in-laws, mother-in-laws, fathers-in-laws. Let's not become people who are living a life that we believe that is okay for us. No, please, it can't be okay for us. It can't be okay for us. No way. No way. Sorry, no way. So, I made it clear to you right now. I've put some things across as my time is running closely. 50 minutes more to wrap up. Now watch it here. 6th of March, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. The relationship show called the Independent Relationship Show of the Year. Why married? Why still single? It's the 6th of March. It's happening with no other changes. People like Ike and the people, they have to come for the show. They're wearing spectacles and walking here like that. I'm going to bring all of them to come and learn and come and study. 6th of March, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. It shall be something else. Very, 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 very important. Please, counselor, can a man and a woman be friends, even to share a room together without touching each other? Yes, it can always be. People are asking questions on Instagram because you are not asking questions here on Facebook.
We'll be coming.
Oh, this is the producer. Yes, this is the producer of Kwame Nkrumah here. That coming. Old man who is growing young.
He never seems to be old.
Kwame Nkrumah is about 78 years old. An independence baby. You understand? So Kwame Nkrumah is here we'll have an interview here to invite all of you to come to the relationship event. It's called the Independence Relationship Conference. Why are you single? Why are you still married? Why won't you stop marriage? And why won't you also attempt to get married? 6th of March, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. But as I bring you that notice, I want to conclude on my topic today and my discussion for today. The discussion is very, very important and very, very keen to us. Why is it so? Because there are so many challenges in our relationship that in-laws are facing, both son-in-laws, daughters-in-laws. Somebody has just made a decision. Why? Because the guy thinks he has not been respected. So why? What do you do for you to be respected? Now this is it. When you wire money to your mother-in-law, go and pay their medical bills, pay their rent, go and buy food for them, send them food stuff. It does not mean that you are responsible. Hello? Se uwa wari o baby. Nani mami ya leko meska di go tuani bills. Uma ni mami eko hako meska uko maka ya de hweno. Eno nkyere se uye aso konofo. Eno nkyere se waso yono edimu. Eno nkyere se wodie wadu be pempensuo bi e se ye ma mu apia esi wa konkon. No. Ye wadi a ye yese enso no ma mo buo ba ye ho enkanka emmema enne me bedi mmema ho nkomo ese mmema titru ena de biom kokko pai ya dwene se ye che ye nso ba no ade a na che se ye siso ye wo top debi. The fact that you are supplying to your mother-in-law doesn't mean you are a good son-in-law. No. So how do you know you are a good son-in-law? The first criteria of knowing you are a good son-in-law is to come single-handedly with your family to pay the bride price through your family of their daughter. It's the first sign of showing that you are a good daughter, son-in-law. The ebu ma ho edikan eme busua di anidie ni ebu ma wo se wo ya so konofo eda omo ba so eye se wo di wabusua di obu ni anidie ma wo abeye de se fata aware wombaro enti se ankosiaga na ewade brenum wabusuafo antumi afasio anye oyo wo wanemu ekoba ne se ye wale no ne baba no ena ma weni honti ese ye de say ena me ni wenti mikru nye wenti. So as often as your wife begins to discuss with them the challenges and the things you are facing to come and marry her, your respect is diminishing. So you lose respect before the marriage. They don't recognize you before the marriage. They don't see your value before the marriage. Because so things that are supposed to come out. So anytime a list is given to you to come and marry somebody's daughter, and then the girl can go back to the father and mother and go and tell them, say, Namo Tommy and I and to mommy will be that. Nadia will be some baby abrancha yeshabra basi. Anytime your wife goes in the defense of making sure that the husband is accepted, that they do modest marriage, when that is done, the family begins to disrespect you and don't see the value of you being a head over their daughter. For that matter, you're not even respected and recognized as a son-in-law. You just become a normal rubber stamp walking around the place. The place is quiet. So it's not all support. That when you're about, those of you who are about to marry, it's not every support that your in-laws give you that you jump for. It's not every support. It's not. It's not every support that you jump for. It's not. It's not. It's not every support. The amount of support that they give to you that contains worm. The amount of support they give you that becomes trap at the end of the day. The amount of support that they render to you that it ends up, you are going to marry them. The demand they are giving you, go through the length and breadth of life and let you and your family provide it. It's better for your family member to hear that you are struggling to go and pay a woman's bride price than for your wife's family people to know that you are struggling to come and pay their daughter's bride price. Oh, Jesus. Who is listening? Share the page. When we finish, you go to YouTube. You have a lot of this discussion there. Go and subscribe to my channel. We are learning. So for you to command respect as a son-in-law, say ubusuafo di obuo be ma or uyire busuafo be bu say wona ye omo asia uda awade na no a waje omo de hie bi a wo wale no no eye kwa fa so be wale no kwa fa se ni busuafo be ye ne ho ade kwa fa so de be bo kokoko kwa fa so e be je wo list eti omo anim e de ware omo de hie no sa kwan no so ni obuo ma na nye se wo mane ne ma miska enye se wo mane ne ma misika and I see them to some sorry if say una man is get didi dwa enye noa na ye kwakọ ware no ye hyase en ekọ ne sen ehwehwe ni mu be na ye uyire bu se fie ho aye fie nyam na openti ho sebio uwo bimpo na udi sika ni po ma wo yire so fan competi mu fie ye nka udi sum no na odi sum na de woman ne se odi beko no akoye wa odi mu ana da bi oye wonu ani di mu oye wonu ani di mu kafra bi mo tete me ni phone calls uwo mi na ma na onim se mo Facebook ja me frɛ ne o ye sua de mo nim se tizi ye sua de aka kra we pon eti de di kan se wo hi obuo wo abusuam enkanka oba abusuafo ho a mesraw ansa na be wale ne mabusuani fo obuo ma o se de sefate se busua ye de je de hie fi oba abusuafo nsem no eno na mo afa so amoye wo so oba nyinsa ne ekobisa nyinsa ansa na ware na busuani hu yes ubu abusua bi kwasea na wo fa chire kra be yo mo ho ade a omo fa buo ma wo obey you wale no na so ye common now wo mu fie. You are not married to their daughter, but you are just like one of the common nouns in their house. I heard a story yesterday and I smiled at a storm that a woman has 2 daughters and one guy has gone to marry there. When the woman died and were doing obituary, they made the guy a son in the obituary in the brochure, and he was happy about it. A son-in-law has been made a son. There was no in-law there. No way. No way. I've said this several times. If the last money I have today to save a dying mother and a dying mother-in-law, I respect my mother-in-law like crazy. She's very supportive. Everybody knows. I hold her in high esteem. But when it comes to my mother and my mother-in-law, I'll always choose my mother over my mother-in-law. I mean, you can be angry about it. Unfortunately, if there is an event between women that involves my mother, my mother-in-law, and my wife, don't ask me who will I choose, because the two of them are insignificant. Anytime my wife comes around, my mother becomes insignificant, my mother-in-law becomes insignificant. I will not waste my resources on the two of them. I will spend the resources on my wife. No waste. Anytime an incident has occurred that we need support, and my last money or my last support, my last breath, my last kidney, my last something must be transferred for people to live, I would not consider my mother-in-law if she's in the picture. I would not consider my mother if she's in the picture. Once my wife is in the conversation, immediately I go for my wife. It's not negotiable. I won't waste it on my mother or waste it on my mother-in-law. I will spend it on my wife. Did you get what I'm talking about? I want to respect the in-lawship. The duty of my wife is to take care of her mother and her father if the need arises. If my wife needs support to go and give to the mother, she has no right to go and say, so the first place is that if you marry the daughter well, ukwa wade na si ye na woni obusofo koye na sedie ye na mokoware oba ne ye dia obu edi kan ye de ma se kunu enye sika wo mane enye se wai wetu akotena brochiri abosumi bi ade 1 million ba enye no enye se oto atade abre wase bema enye se oto shoe ama no enye se oto watch ama no enye se oyale da hospital akotu an the bills enye no na maye de obuo ma na uba ware oba na ekọ ne sen ahon na di kan obu edi kan yede ma enu abusua de to so mienu awade na sie na mo baaye no na mo tibia mo ne mo asetene mo tesan obi ba awade asem aye yisuba bi kire ma obu ede abusuana no ekọ sadwefo akọwinsefo di wachi ba awade ase oba na busuafo fo buo ma busua no yakọ busua bi ye fandan adwade bi ase ni ya hye kawa di ogina adwamu bi na no ka se essence biom abusua bi a manim won abusua yi na asem bi a yanim da se besi se yanua ba yi na ye hye ne kawa yi ono ni oba kan ni odamba baako 11 edu baako mu a ye wale omu yie omo maka nyina nyensen na nyankopon de yabu aso de abo andi eye nkwase asem no kan na so sasem no kan ne e ma ye hu abusua ne bobre no ka so kasam tra she thought she was just making a statement, but she divulged an information that among all the girls in the family, about 11 girls, this is the only one who has been patient enough for her to be married properly. You painted the wrong picture to the place. So the truth of the matter is that as we walk towards life, for you to be respected as a son-in-law, it's not your supply of money to your mother-in-law. It is the first way you show yourself and your family when you're going to marry their daughter. Number 2, the only way you can be respected is when you, the man, everybody, listen carefully, when you, the man, when you marry their daughter doesn't stop her responsibility towards them. Hello? Me bo obi o. Se me wale me yiri. Na se die so ye se e baba e mani na ni na eja onja yo. Na ni mami bisa na dia ontumi nkoka se ma me sraw. Se sia no me kun sidan ama ye ho akire ye. Nti me so me miska nyina ama mo a. Minim kwan ba fa so. Nti me sra mo ma me merika kra na me ni me kun di nkomo. Or when they ask adwa umame yale ye heska bia me so am go hu me kunu na me bisa no say then if I have taken care of my daughter, she has grown and she's working and she's gainfully employed, she doesn't need permission from the husband to give to the mother or to give to the father. No wife needs permission from her husband to disburse her funds to her mother or her father. No woman needs that. No woman, the word is no woman needs permission from the husband to disburse her own money to her mother and her father. So when you marry people, if you marry somebody's daughter and she still continues to look good, presentable, to look fresh, and still runs her duty between herself and her mother and father, you are automatically respected immediately because you never married their daughter to stop doing what she was doing for them. So immediately you marry somebody's daughter, and after marrying the daughter, the normal things that she does for the family ceases. Your respect is seized. Yay. That's the second thing that gives you respect. So you're married to your wife. Unfortunately for us, after the marriage, your wife before the marriage was the one paying the bills in their house. She was paying water bills. She was paying electricity bill. Your marriage cannot stop your wife from paying water bill and electricity bill in their family house. Because even now she should get more money. Why? Because you are taking care of her. And so her money is free. But immediately your wife's money becomes part of running your house, and she begins to give excuses to their family, making them feel that it causes the respect to diminish, and you don't have the respect anymore. So when event occurs where they are supposed to give you respect as an in-law, to give you invitation, they assume that you should know. Assumption doesn't run in-lawship. I'm ending the conversation here today for a reason. The reason is that I told you I'm closing exactly at 7:15. For that matter, you need to command respect from your in-laws. So I'm wrapping up and bringing it to an end today for you to understand that on the 6th of March, 12 p.m. sharp, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel is a launch of Councillor Lutterodt Fan Club and the relationship show called the Independence Relationship, titled Why Married? Why Still Single? My issue is that if you want to be part of the fan club, go and download Telegram. When you download Telegram, look for Councillor Lutterodt Fan Club and get ready. This year's show is free. Only a donation to support the foundation of diabetes and asthma. Walk to La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, first come, first serve. But before that, we are registering all the people who are on the fan club. Right now we have 333 people. All of them are automatically having seats already. Their names are on the seat already. And we're not gathering more than a certain number in the place. Please go and download Telegram and get ready to get more information. One on Instagram, one on Facebook. It's this relationship seminar with Councillor Lutterodt, the 6th of March, Independence Relationship, Why Married, Why Single, and the launch of Councillor Lutterodt Fan Club, and then the business, Tupperware business from the Councillor Lutterodt Fan Club. We are raising all the monies we make out of this is going to support the foundation for diabetes and asthma. So come enjoy the business, make your percentage, and still give some to the foundation. In my last submission, for you to be respected as a son-in-law, let your wife be appreciated by the family because you are taking good care of their daughter. When your wife is looking good, she is living good and supporting her family, not you, by her supporting the family, the respect comes automatically. That is when they can't call you direct and tell you so. They will send protocol for you to be called that is a funeral. Because you are respected by the way you are invited to events in their marital homes. So your in-laws' invitation for events in their family house is the third way of showing you respect. Ladies and gentlemen, let me end here. In case you join us late, we're discussing that how do you know that your in-laws give you respect? Or how do you position yourself to command the respect that you deserve as an in-law? And today we've talked about son-in-laws. As I end the story here today for you, if you have any question you want to ask, 0277 609 644 0277 609 644. Any question you want to ask, both Instagram or WhatsApp, or whatever page you want to follow me, Councillor Lutterodt, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, 0277 609 644. Whatever you don't understand, just give me a call and we'll continue from there. If you want to join the foundation, remember, you want to support us in the US, it's 862-571-3950. Send your donations for us to go and do the foundation donation we are just about. We are looking for glucometers, BP apparatus, just to help the people who are living with diabetes and asthma. If you are here watching me in Ghana, you want to help us financially, 055-000-5077. Yeah, 055-000-5077. Yeah, the number is like somebody's Jerry Kells. Let me continue the last number. 0507 150. I see Jerry Kells. 0507. You want to see some? 0507 150 223 is a Vodafone cash number. Friends and loved ones, I'm going to see you again very soon. But remember, the 6th of March is the Independence Relationship Show at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. And it's going to become a big show. Why married? Why still single? If you want more details, call me on 0277 609 644. Remember, anything you do against your mother-in-law, nobody will do against you in marriage. It's not true because you never married the husband. But whatever you do against your in-laws will come back to you, either to haunt you or to bless you. You are punishing somebody's daughter and every day you are sending the mother money. Only the banning tea. Now so many ma miss kenti. Kaso tea. Nyambe chiawa. Be careful. Nyambe shiraw. Se woni wo yidi ni tea. Na busuafo huna omani age. Aso no. Aso konofo no. Ye nya no by sending money, but by living well with their daughter. May God bless you. May God bless you. Oba mensu. Uma me kasa uti de ho. Ese ukunu sani niska. Enye sa. Bema ene o yiri ntina yie. Na wiye no ene asem no. Obuo ne ani die mu no. And bow down for all of you who are living well with your wives. May God bless you and keep you going. I'll see you again. Bye for now. Go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. Bye-bye.